Welcome, ladies and gents, to another game between DauT and Hera. This is in a for-fun tournament, Age of Empires 4. DauT is up 1-0. Now, we're going to pause here because we're trying to learn the civs as we cast, and you guys are probably doing the same. So we want to think about what the bonuses, what civilization bonuses they have. Here we have Hera, and Hera is playing as the Ruse. Now, I'm going to go to this tech tree, and we're going to look. And there is a lot of information here, but I want to skip down to the civ bonuses that has helped me the most. So first off, they generate gold and increase bounty when killing animals. Kind of reminds me of the Poles in Age of Empires 2, right? So you get gold when killing animals. That is interesting. Higher bounty provides additional food income from all sources. Higher bounty. Is that a tech, maybe? Higher bounty. Or is that more? Does that mean if you kill enough animals? We'll look. Early night available in the feudal age. Okay. Stronger palisades with twice as much health. Okay, defensive there. Construct hunting cabins, improved mills that produce scouts and generate gold from nearby forests. Hunting cabin can produce scouts and you get gold from trees. Yo, that's weird. Construct wooden fortresses, improved outposts with additional health and garrison slots. Then fishing ships don't have to return to the dock to drop off food, so they're like the Khmer of the water. Apologies for the comparisons with Age of Empires 2, but I am an Age of Empires 2 guy. Okay, so that's Hera's civ, and then DauT civilization. Where's DauT? DauT's over here in the red, again. We go to his civ, and we have the Mongols. All right. So Mongols, if I'm not mistaken, do not start with the TC. That's the first thing. We didn't see that, but they don't start with the TC, and you can choose where you place it. And then we've got plunder plus 50 food and gold by igniting enemy buildings. All buildings can be packed up and redeployed to a new location. So that's similar to the TC start. Start with maximum population limit and no need for houses. Early horsemen in the Dark Age and early lancers in the feudal. Okay, so that could be aggressive. Double produce units or research advanced versions of technologies using stone. And then I'll explain more of that. Gain plus 10% food, wood, gold, stone from trade routes with traders, and transport ships have more health and are faster. So this Uvu, buildings constructed with the influence of an Uvu are able to double produce units. So that's how they're able to double produce units. I will show you that. Okay, so let's reveal all. And let's do our best here. Here you've got the Uvu. Now, shouldn't you have had this close to... Didn't it say that this had to be close to certain buildings? I believe it did. You've got a Khan here. That's another thing with the Mongols. You've got a Khan, and this guy's pretty beastly, and he's going to shoot the wolf. Wolves are much stronger in Age of Empires 2. Age of Empires 4, sorry. Hedon says, can you turn up the graphics? You want me to turn up the graphics from the highest? Graphics. This is literally the highest. Like, I know other people streaming their point of view have not been able to... Maybe I need to do this. Other people have not been able to do the highest, and they've had some issues. This is the highest, my friend, so we'll continue. Got some houses here for Hera. Hera's got some food. And he's getting more food over here. He is going to construct a lumber camp. But you need 400 food, 200 gold to go to the next age. Don't really need as much wood. Okay, so yeah, you can see that there. It should be the same for DauT. Oh, wait, aren't Mongols different in that regard? Shoot, I forget. What did it say about that? See, there's different options here within the TC, right? It doesn't tell you. Maybe you go to a villager. There you go, the villager. Okay, it's the same thing. Dark Age landmark. Should be fine, because the villager builds it. So I've noticed this with DauT. He's getting some stone from this. I've noticed that he likes to go to food and gold, which to me makes sense. That's what I've been doing when I started with this. Hera likes to build a lumber camp. That might be a little bit too much Age of Empires 2 stuck in his brain. Feels like early wood is not super relevant, and if you wanted it, surprise, surprise, there's straggler trees for you. It's much harder to kill the wolves with your freaking scouts. The wolves are really annoying. Like, I mean, I guess he's gonna deal with it, but still. There's wolves everywhere, man. Like, look at that. If you go out there with your scout, you're just constantly dealing with wolves. And at least he's got a con here. Okay. Carlos says, AoE is the only game I play on my PC. I was forced to upgrade for this. GPU prices are crazy. I know, right? Jeez, I've been keeping an eye out as well. I guess bringing it back to the town center doesn't hurt too much. Am I wrong, or did the town center miss one of those arrows? I thought that wasn't possible. Anyways, look at this. Hera is shooting all the deer over at DauT's base. Now, does his bounty apply to his starting scout killing deer as well? Remember, what did it say again? Hold on. Okay, he's getting attacked by a wolf over here. But let me look at this again. The ruse. Generate gold and increase bounty when killing animals. I mean, that should apply. He's got 300 gold, and he's not mining gold. So that could be maybe why he went wood food, because he could just get gold by killing animals. I wonder if that applies to killing sheep underneath your TC. You know, like, do you want to have 6 villagers on one sheep when you can just kill a bunch of them to get gold? That feels like it's going to be really annoying to play against, because enemy is incentivized to lame and kill your resources. Doesn't sound like it's going to be fun to play against that civ. Golden Gate on the way allows the exchange of resources at a favorable rate. Generate an additional exchange every minute. Okay, so this is essentially a market, and it's an economic landmark for Hera, so that he chose the economic landmark to go feudal. And then DauT is on the way. I'm trying to find his. Silver Tree economic landmark. Acts as a market, can build traders at 50% faster and 50% reduced gold cost. Okay, so they went for economic options. Now, remember, in AoE4, you've got trade. Okay, that's not it. Sorry. Here you go. So you've got a trade post here. So DauT will trade with that to get gold. And then there's a trade here for Hera, which he could use if he wants to. I don't think, it doesn't look like you can actually make trade from this. By the way, it's like a beefy market, but which I guess you should probably use. I mean, if it's a bonus. Oh god, DauT. Okay, rip to DauT's con. You can't dodge arrows, so you make a mistake, your con's dead, and good moment for Hera there. Let's look at the pops. 20 pop for DauT. 24 pop for Hera. I like Hera's start more. He's making a stable now. Yeah, there's no decay on animals, so you don't have to worry about efficiency. I personally really like the decay aspect of AoE2 because it makes, like... The thing about an RTS is you want a bunch of different ways to, like, optimize build orders and optimize your gameplay. And the simplicity of arrows never arrows never missing, food never decaying, things like that, I feel like eliminates some complexity. But you have to say that there's been a lot of complexity introduced as well with AoE4, because every civ is very different. It's not like you're playing the same. And what is this guy? Is this a foot archer? No, a Mangadai. Yeah, out of the archer range. Let's go. What's the stats? 85 HP, 7 attack. That's actually pretty close to AoE2. Look at him. Look at him run. All right, so Mangadai on the way out. Hera made a stable. And he's making early knights. Which, I mean, these are the scouts right now. These are not the knights. But, I mean, that worked well for DauT in the previous game. And some people were like, yeah, I missed the decay. Other people were like, I don't really like it. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so you've got 7 attack. The scouts. Well, I don't care about the scouts. I care about the knights. Okay, so they've got 3 ranged armors. So, with 190 HP, dude. The Mangadai do 4 damage a shot. Like, Mangadai are going to be trash unless you're upwards of, like, 10. At least, or if you hit the eco, I guess. But yeah, I can't really say that I'm too excited about the Mangadai. But it's like any ranged unit. In low numbers, it's going to struggle. In high numbers, it's hard to kill. So it seems like it's fairly balanced in that respect. Look at this. DauT trading. And he's getting 29 gold per trip. And he's also getting some food. So that's different in AoE4. You're getting some different resources back. Now, what I actually don't know is how you can affect that, guys. I don't know if there's a way you can influence that, like what you get back. I believe there is, because in the tech tree it kind of alluded to that. Let's see. Yeah, the fact that the Mangudai are mobile it means their somewhat lowish attack is pretty good. Here come the knights. The early knights. And, oh, they're shooting as they run? This is actually the first time I've seen a Are they shooting while they gallop? What? Okay, I didn't know that until this very moment. That is actually a sick thing. So that changes my opinion entirely, because instead of that hitting and running... Yeah, Roach, I can see what you mean now. Well, what's that crap? What was that? What just popped up there? Was that like a power-up? I don't know what that was. Viewers are going to have to help me here. Oh, God. DauT's still getting hit, even though he can run and shoot at the same time. Okay, that seems real. I mean, it's somewhat realistic, I guess. But now I changed my opinion entirely. These things seem insane. Oh, it's like a power-up. Ah, I learned that from the campaign. So your con, you have fire a signal arrow that increases the movement speed of nearby units. And then you have fires a signal arrow that increases the reload speed of nearby. Okay, so you have power-ups. Release a falcon that provides vision in the area for 30 seconds. That is really cool. That is honestly really cool. The more I see Mongols, the more I think they're going to be my favorite civ in this game. I mean, they're one of my favorites in AoE2 as well. T90 gets so hung up on individual things that he has to see the same thing 20 times to notice. Buddy, how long did I focus on AoE2? Was I just a brilliant master of AoE2 the second I saw it? No! All right? So if that's a surprise to you in an RTS game, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here, okay? It took me a lot of time, and a lot of effort, and a lot of practice, and a lot of research. I would not really say, and I've said this for a long time, I don't think that I have a great mind for RTS games. I think that over time, I just grew to have a great mind for Age of Empires 2. That's why when everyone's like, oh, I gonna cap out with skill, I'm like, listen, buddy, I don't think that's true. I think you can, with time and effort, you can go further. The Golden Gate looks really cool. I'm really hoping you can run through it. That's a dumb detail for me to focus on, but it would actually be really fun if you could run through it. Remember, the Mongols get gold if they end up, as we're seeing a bonus utilized here. Looks like both these bonuses, the attack and the maneuver bonus, were utilized. Yeah, if you burn a building, you get resources. DauT with some crazy raids here. And Hera, I think, really terrified of this, but he's got this up here, which is nice. It's not telling me what it is. Okay, Wooden Fortress. It's like a little stronger than an outpost, I guess. And DauT lost 1 unit, but then just runs away. Let's check the eco. For Hera, he's got 32 eco. For DauT, he's got 32 eco. So again, a pretty close game. And Hera's trying to get these fortresses up. I do remember reading about that when we started off. And he's not able to complete that one yet. It's a DauT fortress. He's also trying to age up to the 3rd age by building the landmark. And DauT is looking to ruin that. And DauT has done, I mean, he's done a real good job here. But unfortunately, this tower thing is pretty strong. And the TC. And they don't miss. So he is sacrificing quite a few units as well. Now for DauT to go to the next age, he needs 1200, 600. So he doesn't have that yet. And I think he's kind of struggled with the macro compared to Hera. So I think Hera will be fine if he gets to Castle Age faster. Hera not reacting here, though, which is a big mistake. Hera! Also, why did this not automatically fire? Oh, does it have to have units in it to fire? I think it does. Yeah, again, this is the first time I've seen this Wooden Fortress. That would make a whole lot of sense. That's actually pretty cool. Because it would be... that had a lot of range, so I feel like it would be too strong if it just fired otherwise. Here are the hunting cabins for Hera, by the way. Shoots. Okay, let me read about the hunting cabin again. I gotta remember this stuff. A hunting cabin... Hunting cabin. Okay, wooden fortresses, that's fine. Garrison slots, hunting cabin, hunting cabin, hunting cabin. Where's it talk about the hunting cabin? What's that do again, chat? It gives you, like, gold when you hunt there? I don't want to hold you guys up too much. I know you guys want to see the game. 2 TCs for DauT. Not producing out of one of them. That kind of hurts. Ah, you can upgrade this to shoot in its own? Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool, then. Another group of Mangadai still has the con here. As far as I know, DauT's charged up and ready to use the bonuses. Was it there? My bad, my bad. I'm not blind. And Hera has now reached Castle Age. And Hera garrison, so I think Hera spotted that. Yeah, so he can... Wow, that's a lot of vision. Is it the knights that give him that? Oh, I'm on DauT's point of view. God, okay. I'm sorry. But whoa, that's still a lot of vision from that building. And yeah, DauT is chasing down these knights right now. God, I wish my hotkeys could be the same as AoE2. I want to, like... I want to just play the game with similar commands so I can learn the stuff instead of having to have it feel like work for me. These guys make it look so fun. Is that how you guys feel when you watch AoE2 as well? Like, God, I wish I could make it, like, I wish I could play this. Maybe I'm relating to you guys with AoE4. Because, like, when you get past, when you have all your hotkeys down in the game, and it's just fluid for you, at that point you get to dive into the strategy and all that stuff, which is kind of where these guys are at. And so for me, when AoE4 came out, it's like, great, we're just going to set our hotkeys the same as AoE2, but they don't allow that customization, and it's been so tough for me to, like, be motivated to practice it, you know? Because it feels so unnecessary to have to relearn new hotkeys when they could just add the customization options. So I'm jealous of these guys. I'm jealous of these guys. They're making it look fun, but heck yeah, this is why we cast, man. All right, so he's on the way up, and I guess it shows how many people are building the landmark. Where is the landmark? Okay, what's this one do? When the Khan is nearby, the cruelty... That's not how you say it. Heals all nearby damaged units and provides plus 25% damage boost for 30 seconds. That's actually really good. Because DauT's got some weak ones in here, so we could heal up over there. Economically, DauT at 64. Hera at... What? 37? DauT is so much more experienced in Age of Empires 4, man. This is what I said when we did a show match between Hera and DauT the other day when we casted that on stream. I literally said, DauT has AoE4 brain, and Hera has AoE2 brain, and now it's the opposite. Like, DauT has been playing so much. You know what it is? I think the eco is the trade. Because he's trading like crazy. He's got so much trade coming in. He must have like 20 plus trade units. And Hera's not really been able to deal with any of that. And these Mangadai seem disgusting. Also, think about it. DauT's weaknesses in AoE2. Micro. Like, you know, dodging arrows, splitting, things like that. Never macro and decision making. So, like, AoE4 to me seems like it's eliminated many of the micro elements of the game. And so, that's good for DauT. There's a Springald for Hera. I've never seen Springald against Mangadai, but it's a siege weapon. Oh! Okay. I think DauT needs to get out of here with these weak ones. Did they say they're adding custom hotkeys in 2022? This Springald is sick. I still really don't like how projectiles always hit. I think that's really bad. I wish that there was a way to dodge projectiles in some way. But yeah, did they actually say that they're adding customization for hotkeys in 2022? If I have to wait till 2022, that's actually really disappointing. Imagine the amount of people that are going to try and learn the game and base it on what they had before. I was really hoping, like, I'm okay. Okay, if they're going to release the game without it, cool. Okay, they were talking about something else. Okay, cool. Like, I have somewhat accepted as we've got the veteran Mangadai. Look at those shots. But the Springalds seem to counter these things. Yo, the Springalds are sick. The Springalds are amazing against this. Not going for a raid over here, though. Hera has garrison. Yeah, I know, like, in present-day gaming, releasing games unfinished is common. They did it with Age of Empires 2DE as well. I was hoping for a little bit more swiftness with resolution for just a few of these things. Like, this seems really good. My honest opinion is that this is really good. Here we're going to have a raid from DauT. I love how he's used his mobility. They fixed a few small things. They improved spectating. They allow customization of hotkeys, and we can see where this bad boy goes, man. $15 for the DLC to improve customized hotkeys. No, I don't think that'll happen. I'll be curious to see what the KD looks like. Again, Hera's at 36 eco right now. DauT is at 77. And it feels like he's lost a lot of units, but it doesn't matter because he just continues to produce more and more. I think Hera might not know the power of the Mongols, and he might not realize how important it is to raid the trade. If you look at his vision, you know, he could go over there and maybe try and see what's up. He seems very fixated. Guys, this is almost like a low eco push in Age of Empires with Knights and Mangonels in a situation where if it ever gets cleared, the game is probably over. Oh my god. Like, these are strong, but DauT needs to mix in some more units. He's got some Lancers now. I think that's what you need against the Siege. You need some melee units. This is DauT's point of view. He does have the raiding army. He continues to ask questions of Hera with the raids, which is so good. Not enough room in the inn there for those villagers. DauT confident enough to maybe try and take that out there. As he's lost his Khan, Hera focused that down, I think. Might need another Khan over here, but he's getting ready, guys. We've got Mangadai. I thought there were Lancers in here. Yeah, there's one Lancer. He really is going to need more Lancers. 37 attack is pretty good. I've never seen them perform against the Siege, though. And Hera has actually pulled back. Maybe waiting for more. DauT 84 eco. Whew. Now, is there not a way for me to see how many of that is trade? Defend. Like, what does this do for me as a caster? Nothing. This is just like Age of Empires 2 HD. Like, why is this here? What is this? Reset camera. Okay, so that doesn't help. Yeah, I'm really hoping there's a way to maybe set it up. Trade units? No. Okay, no way for me to know. I would guesstimate. I guess I could just double click them. And try and... Okay, 31. 31. So, the way I see it is if DauT takes care of the Siege, this is over. But these Springolds are sick, and if they one-shot the Lancers as well... What?! Oh my goodness! This is... These Springolds are nuts! How much does a Springold cost? Trying to find the Siege Workshop. Springolds. 202... What?! 200 wood, 200 gold, and they one-shot stuff? Okay, they might not actually one-shot, but that seems like it's really strong. Like, can the Mongols make their own? Maybe it's a situation where you just make your own siege here. That is crazy. And they've got crazy range as well. Look at that range! Yo! Okay, decarbonization. I don't know what that upgrade is. All the icons for the upgrades are the exact same from the first to the second to the third upgrade. And DauT's gonna fight. He's brought a Khan in. He's used his unique tech. And here's the fight. I can't check HP. I have no real way of showing all that data. I normally show when I'm casting, guys. But I think Hera's winning this fight. There's no engagements on the Springolds here, and I think DauT just doesn't have an answer to this composition. DauT's getting completely destroyed. The Knights are doing a really good job. The siege from behind is the most important thing. And now Hera, he's at 70 pop still. He's at 70 pop, and DauT is at 120. Now, in Age of Empires 2, you could look at something like the score and say, okay, I have more eco. But you can't do that in Age of Empires 4. There's no score, which I think is good. The score thing is good for Age of Empires 2. We got used to it, but... I swear to God, I kind of want to see... Like, DauT's not making a siege workshop or anything, so he's just trying to make more and more melee units. It doesn't seem to be working. The Springolds seem broken to me for that cost. That range and that firing speed and everything is nuts. I think the most OP unit I've seen in AoE4. so far. Granted, there's probably going to be a lot of things that I see, and I might change my mind at some point. But holy cow. DauT would need so many melee units to go in and engage against that, because you're going to lose half of them by the time you get there, and then there's a buffer from Hera. But that's all Hera has, right? So, I mean, maybe it was too expensive for Hera to get there. DauT is going to go for a raid. Maybe he just avoids this, you know? This is the blob of death. DauT still has a lot more eco. He's building up more buildings. He's being patient, which I like. Economy building, the Gur, unique to Mongols. Villagers can drop off. Oh, that's cool. You can drop off any resources there. I think Hera needs to push a little bit deeper into DauT's base. The thing that Springald's seem quite bad at is taking out buildings, so I think that's what he's lacking. He needs to be destroying buildings, otherwise DauT has all the time in the world. And he can do this as he loses another Khan, but he's able to get some kills. Almost 100 eco for DauT. And here we go. That was a landmark down for DauT. If you destroy someone's landmarks, you win the game, by the way. You destroy all their landmarks. The DauT's got to get back there to repair that and rebuild it. Over here, you've got a raid Hera with those defensive structures, the TCs. Every time these are garrisoned, it doesn't tell me what it is. A wooden fortress. Okay, I got to remember that. DauT waiting. Being patient here. Also, I'm really liking the music with the casting because it's so new to me and fresh. Hera's still at 47 eco. That just feels like his eco's so weak. And such great game sense from DauT to realize that. And just continue to go for the counters. Sometimes the best way to beat someone who has an unkillable force is avoid the force. I talk about that in Age 2 all the time. Wow. T90, there was score for casting. Change the statistics up top there. Statistics. You're going to need to be more specific, buddy. I mean, this up here. Yeah, to be honest, like, if score isn't actually in the game for 1v1s, for actual gameplay, I'm not too concerned with having score for casting. I guess it's good they gave the Age 2 people the option. I know there's a lot of things from Age 2 that I kind of wanted in Age 4, but that doesn't really bother me. But it seems like people keep bringing it up, so maybe you guys really are used to it. But if it's not going to be in the game, like, I feel like the relevant statistics, like the military and all the other things I'm talking about is what really matters. I'll ask you guys after this if it'll let me do it. DauT's going to go in for a big fight here, guys. He's got Lancers. He's ready. He's waiting. He's got Hera on the back foot. Hera distracted right now. And here it comes. Here come the Lancers. Possibly the final fight. These freaking Springalds look so strong. But if DauT could pull half his army towards the Springalds. Oh, they are going down pretty quickly to the Lancers. One is down. Hera's meat shield is gone. 2 is going to be down. 3 is going to be down. All of them are going to be mopped up here. Crazy hold from DauT, man. Crazy hold from DauT. I would have been freaking out. And now, Hera's at 54 pop. The game ends. GG probably called. And match complete here. Please, 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 let me stay in the game. I want to look around DauT's eco and just kind of focus on how he brought resources in. Damn it. Well, the one thing I didn't have a lot of time to focus on was the things like farms. But truthfully, I wasn't seeing a lot of farms. Is there a way I can go to the tech tree right now? Because I would like to see how much the manga die cost. Maybe that's something we'll have to do separately. But let's see this. DauT, man. Taking advantage of that hunt and the trade. More food, more wood, more stone, more gold. He's just more accustomed to the new game right now. Like, it's just obvious to me, right? The eco side, the decision-making just seems so good every civ he plays with. Really showed the power of the Mongols there. Hera is a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's just going to need more time with this game. It's good to see DauT. It's good to see time. You know, it's good to see that be a reason why someone would get a victory, right? I don't even think, what was the KD here? KD. Yeah, the KD is not the most impressive for DauT, but if that game continues, it would get more and more impressive because he would be able to field so much more military. Sick stuff. Mongols build pastures which spawn sheep instead of farms. You know, I didn't even notice that the whole time. And that would probably make sense why I didn't see farms. But it's a real bummer I can't get back into the game to look at that. I don't think there's a way to rewatch it again either, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that with the Mongols. Not sure exactly how that's manageable, but I imagine you're able to get Ecotech to upgrade that as well, and GG. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning, and we're also having some real entertaining games, too, which I think is the important thing. Even if you're not learning, you kind of get to see the pros and cons of certain decisions. I think Hera's mistake, like, Hera really struggled in late Feudal, early Castle. It's like he went Castle faster, but he didn't have a plan. So, I mean, that's probably what I would fall into as well if I was playing right now. But DauT certainly had a plan there.